Hello and welcome to morning yoga. We'll do a quick little flow for you to wake up feeling invigorated and ready to start your day. We'll start at the front of our mats in a cross-legged position. Notice which leg is on top of the other and switch that. Bringing the bottom leg on top, feeling the difference that makes in the hips, breaking out of our old habits. Let the hands rest on the legs here and draw the shoulders up towards the ears. On the exhale, release the shoulders down the back, away from the ears, feeling your shoulder blades drawing together and waking up the core. Start taking some gentle neck circles here, one direction. Waking up the upper back and the neck. Taking as small of circles as feels good. And reverse directions. Taking those circles the opposite way. On the inhale, head comes back through neutral. And exhale, bring the right fingertips down towards the mat. On the inhale, lift the left arm up and slightly overhead, finding a side bend. For a greater challenge, maybe the right forearm comes down to the mat, finding a deeper side bend, or stay lifted, your choice. On the inhale, bring both arms up and overhead, and exhale, left fingertips come down towards the mat or forearm, and bring the right arm up and overhead. You can look out in front of you or up at the ceiling, whatever feels good on the neck. On the inhale, bring both arms up and overhead. And on the exhale, bring the palms to the knees here. We'll take a few seated cat-cows, waking up the spine. On the inhale, bring the heart forward, drawing the shoulder blades together. Chin slightly lifts here. Seated cow pose. On the exhale, draw the belly towards the spine, rounding through the back like a Halloween cat. Letting the chin drop in towards the chest. Inhale, send your heart forward, seated cow pose. Shoulders are drawing down away from the ears. And exhale, rounding through the spine like a Halloween cat. Inhale, come back through center. And exhale, bring the left palm to the outside of the right knee and right fingertips to kickstand behind you. Inhale to find length through the spine. And exhale to rotate the spine, maybe looking out over that right shoulder. On the inhale, slowly unwind the spine back through center. And exhale, bring the right palm to the outside of the left knee. Left fingertips kickstand behind you. Inhale to find length through the spine. Exhale to work your gaze out over the left shoulder, twisting through the spine. Inhale, slowly come back through center. And exhale, plant your hands in front of you on the mat to come into a tabletop position, unwinding the legs, wrists under shoulders, and knees under hips. Tops of the toes are on the mat. We'll take some C shapes with the spine here, looking back at our right toes. Feeling that stretch in our lower back, our quadratus lumborum. Inhale, come back through center. And exhale, look back at the left toes, finding that C shape on the left side. Inhale through center. And exhale, look back at the right toes. Inhale through center. And exhale, look back at the left toes. Inhale through center. And exhale, draw the belly in towards the spine, finding that engagement in the low core. Keeping that engagement, send the right toes back as that right knee lifts off the mat, and start rocking forward and back gently on the ball of the right toes, waking up that right hip flexor, the ankle, and the calf muscle. Keeping the head in one long line with the rest of the spine. On the inhale, bring the right knee back into tabletop. Exhale, find that engagement in the core. And inhale, send the left toes out long behind you. Left knee lifts, and start rocking back and forth on the ball of the left toes, waking up that whole left side. Inhale and exhale, bring the left knee back down into tabletop. Inhale, send the right leg out long behind you, lifted. The heel comes no higher than the hip. You can look back to check that. The leg is in one long line with the body and the heel is lifted no higher than the hip. Keep that engagement in the low core, drawing the belly in towards the spine. And exhale, bring that right knee towards the right elbow. Inhale, send the right foot out long. And exhale, bring the right knee in towards your nose, rounding through the spine. Inhale, send the right foot out long, and bring the right knee in towards the left elbow. Inhale, back through center, and exhale, lower the right knee. Inhale, send the left leg out long behind you, looking back to see if the heel is in one long line with the body and comes no higher than the hip. Turning the head back through center, engage that low core. Inhale. And exhale, bring the left knee towards the left elbow. Inhale, send the leg out long. Exhale, bring the knee in towards the nose, rounding through the spine. Inhale, kick it out long. Exhale, bring the left knee towards the right elbow, and send it out long. On the exhale, lower down the left knee. Bring the big toes to touch and knees out wide. And sit the hips back for child's pose, sending the arms out long in front of you. Forehead comes to rest on the mat. Take a full big inhale through the nose and an audible exhale through the mouth. Let it go. Start crawling the hands back up to tabletop. Tuck the toes And send the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Bending deeply into the knees for our first downward facing dog of the day. Maybe pedaling into the feet, bending one knee as you work to straighten the other leg, and pedaling it back and forth. On the inhale, gaze between the hands. And on the exhale, slowly walk the feet up towards the hands. On the inhale, half lift, bringing the hands to the shins, finding a flat back. On the exhale, forward fold, bending generously into the knees, grabbing for either elbow. Letting the head hang low. Release the grasp on the elbows and slowly roll up the spine from the base all the way to standing. Head comes up last. On the inhale, bring the shoulders up to the ears. And exhale, release the shoulders down the back, away from the ears. Hands come to heart center. Thank you for joining our morning yoga class. I hope you feel energized and ready to take on the day. The light in me reflects the light in you. Namaste.